Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of July 2022. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I will be using my tie-dye tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Aquarius, with a intuitive life coaching oracle card. Now, I'm getting the sense something's going on with this deck because I don't feel like all of these cards are going to be in the reverse, and because of that, I'm going to turn them all right side up. I don't know if I grabbed the deck wrong, but intuitively that just did not feel, that just did not feel like that was supposed to be happening. So, all right, Aquarius, let's get back into it. Yep, there we go. All right, Aquarius, so as we move into July, things are going well for you. Things are going well. Magician, that means that you are very resourceful and you make things happen because you have everything at your disposal in order to create the outcome and the results you purposefully desire. Now, we also have the Empress. That's the card of creativity. And I'm not surprised that these two cards show up together. Because remember, the Magician is also the card of alchemy, which means, taking what you have and putting stuff together and making things happen. The Empress is the card of divine creativity. She's also the one of the cards of the divine feminine. And this is about birthing new ideas. It's also about nurturing. It's also about cultivating things and really being creative. She represents creation in new life and birth. And also the maternal instinct too. So like I said, that's about nurturing new ideas. Now, as this relates to your money, it means that you really can create something out of nothing. You can create cash flow out of anything that you have, like I said, at your disposal. Either you sell something, you create something, you show up in a way where people just want to give you money. Now, we also have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is kind of doing things in alignment with, I want to say, a higher calling. So you have some divine gifts that were given to you, that you were blessed with. And those gifts are gifts that really can make you very profitable. All right. It's just a matter of you taking the action and doing what's necessary in order for that to happen. So Aquarius, this is very, very powerful because a lot of people have gifts that they don't tap into, but you definitely have the ability, like I said, to make more money, to expand your business, to really level up your life because you have been divinely blessed with gifts that really can make you money quickly. We also have the Star card. Now, the Star card is the card of vibrancy, high energy, good health. For those of you who have been struggling with a health issue, this card is saying that healing, rejuvenation, and recovery are on the way. The Star card is also the card of celebrity. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you attract a lot of attention, and if some of you even, are on TV or in the newspaper, or maybe you're a star on social media because of the blessings and the gifts that you have. Now, we also have the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is feeling anxious and sometimes feeling worried. Sometimes, Aquarius, sometimes you have so many good things that it's hard to handle, and then you get nervous that it's all going to end or go away. Okay, so just understand that's a normal feeling, but it's not something that has to last forever. Finally, we have the Six of Cups. That is you reconnecting with someone or something from your past. Again, there's going to be a potential for some money here because that's what we're focused on in this reading. So stay open to anything that shows up from the past and see if there is some potential there for you to make money or for you to grow what you already do in a profitable way. right, Aquarius, let's continue on with your reading and see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of July 2022. All right, Aquarius, as we continue on into the second week of July, we have the Seven of Wands. That is a card of communication. So pay attention to the conversations and make sure you get everything documented, especially anything that is money or financial related. Remember, not everybody hears this, hears the same information the same way, and you want to make sure there are no misunderstandings. So if you're having a meeting or a discussion, again, document everything in writing, because that's going to protect you, financially. And I don't know, I'm getting the sense that someone's going to say something, like, oh, I didn't say that. And then you're going to be like, yes, you did. I have it documented right here. All right, so next up we have the Six of Wands. Now that's another card talking about attracting a lot of attention. You're definitely going to be seen for what it is that you do. Again, your creativity is showcased in some way. Okay, so you just attract a lot of attention in general, Aquarius, because you really are a star. But because you have these blessings, these talents, these skills, it just kind of draws more people to you in a very positive and profound way. Now we also have the Three of Wands. That is future planning being put on hold. I'm not surprised. I'm seeing that card a lot with all of the signs because, financially, a lot of us are still trying to figure out what our next move is going to be. Oh, we also have the Ace of Swords. Now that is a breakthrough happening, right? This is something very exciting because there's a project or something that you've been working on and you finally get a lucky break. This is very, very good because it's going to be a new opportunity for a new source of income. Finally, we have the Nine of Pentacles, one of my favorite cards because that's the card of luxury, lavishness, splurge, really investing in yourself. So what I'm getting with this card for you, Aquarius, is that you're going to have the opportunity to invest a large sum of money in your own personal development or your own personal growth or self-care, right? So there's probably maybe a class or something that you've been wanting to take. Maybe there's a coach or a mentor you've been wanting to hire. And it looks like you're going to have the opportunity to do that once we hit that second week of July. All right. What do we need to know for the sign of Aquarius? As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of July 2022. Excuse me. All right, Aquarius. So we've got the Fool card. And that means that you are going in a new direction, starting a new journey, and you may not have all the answers. You may not know exactly what's going on, but you just know that it's time to make a move. Now, sometimes this can be very exciting, but if we don't have all the details or we don't exactly know what we're doing next, it could be a little bit scary. But Aquarius, you have the confidence, you have the, the drive to really make a move when you are ready. And I definitely see that you will be ready in the second half of July. We also have the Chariot card. The Chariot card talks about multiple projects, multiple things happening at once. So you're going to have your plate full, right? But the good thing about the Chariot card is that things happen quickly and things happen very, very progressively. Excuse me. Next up, we have the Six of Wands. Now, interesting, this is a repeater card that we saw here. The Six of Wands is all about you attracting attention. It looks like you're still going to be attracting attention in the following week. It just may not be as much or, to the same degree as you were earlier, but it's an opportunity for you to monetize that attention. It's an opportunity for you to profit off of your content. That's what I'm feeling like some of you are trying to do here. Like monetize your content, monetize your presence, monetize what you do, monetize your experience, your skills, everything. Okay? Next up, we have the Page of Wands. That's good news. That's an announcement coming through, something positive as it relates to your work. We also have the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands, again, this is a card a lot of the signs have been getting. Make sure you don't take on too much, because the Ten of Wands means that you could overextend yourself to some degree. And you don't want to be so overwhelmed with projects and work that it takes away your effectiveness to make the money that you desire to make. Finally, we have the Justice card in the reverse. Now, this is a decision being made without your input. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be something negative, but it's a decision that affects you and you have no say in the matter. So it could be something as it relates to your work or your job, but it could also be something, in your business or your investments. It's like sometimes, decisions are made and we have no input, but they affect us very much, especially, legal things and things that our government does. And I won't go into too much detail about that, but I think you probably get the idea that sometimes our government makes decisions that don't really benefit anyone. All right, Aquarius, let's see what else shows up for you. Okay. All right, now these cards are showing up in reverse, but intuitively I'm feeling like those cards are meant to be that way. All right, what do we need to know for the sign of Aquarius? All right, so I got more cards here, but we'll just go with it. We will just go with it. All right, Aquarius, we got the Sun card here. Now, the Sun card is a positive card. In all of my readings, it doesn't matter how it shows up. Sometimes it just means it's to a lesser degree. So the end of the month is going to end up, really strong, very positive, very happy for you. I'm getting the sense that there's going to be money that gets confirmed at the end of the month. That's what I'm getting with this card here. We also have the Nine of Wands in reverse, a great card to be in the reverse because it means you're not feeling frustrated, discouraged, or stuck, okay? The Nine of Wands in reverse is a great card to see in reverse. We also have the Ten of Cups, another positive card in my readings. Doesn't matter how it shows up. It's only good, maybe not great, but things are still going to be fantastic, especially as it relates to your money. Now we also have the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. That means you may have a slowdown in your work, but for some of you that actually might be a good thing, right? You may not want to be busy, all throughout the summer. So the Eight of Pentacles means that there's going to be a temporary slowdown in your workflow, but again, that doesn't mean a slowdown in your income. It just means you're just not going to be very busy. And some of you have jobs where you have a busy cycle or a busy season and a slow season. So I'm not surprised to see that. Next, we have the Three of Pentacles. Again, that's you attracting attention for the work that you do. People are very impressed. They want to work with you, hire you, connect with you. They see that you have the talent, the skills, the drive, and the experience. Five of Wands in the reverse, another great card to see in the reverse. Why? Because that means there's no communication issues. It means that people around you are all on the same page. You all communicate very, very well. And there's no misunderstandings. There's no, agitation with anybody. It's just a really good conversation or a really good discussion with nobody trying to monopolize anything and nobody trying to misinterpret any of the information that is being shared. Next up, we have the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is a card about paying attention to your budget and really making sure that everything you spend is a necessary expense. Not to say you can't, splurge a little bit, but you really want to be purposeful and mindful with your money, okay? And you want to make sure that every dollar has a job, like Dave Ramsey likes to say. But you really want to make sure that your money is flowing, but at the same time that you're not putting money somewhere when it could be better spent somewhere else. I guess that's the best way to say it. Now, these two cards fell out at the end, so I'm going to include them in your reading, Aquarius. We have the Page of Cups. This means that an offer is coming through, and I'm hoping, there we go, we've got the focus. We've got the Page of Cups, which means a brand new offer is coming your way. For some of you, this could be a job offer, or it could be something in your personal life where I'm not getting like it's a romantic relationship thing, but I'm getting the sense that maybe a friend or someone you know may offer you an opportunity to make money. Either way, it's going to be something good and something positive. We also got the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is a card about emotional sensitivity. When she shows up, sometimes we could be a little overly sensitive. So pay attention to your feelings and put up boundaries when necessary, especially when you're dealing with people in the situations that have to do with money, because sometimes your feelings could cloud your judgment and you don't want to do that. So make sure you establish boundaries with certain people, but again, especially anything as it relates to financial decisions or financial situations. So Aquarius, you've got a really powerful, interesting month here. Again, things start off strong, really, really good, and then they also end on a very positive note. I really hope that you take advantage of some of the opportunities that are going to be showing up for you to make money. And remember, I was getting the sense that there was going to be an opportunity for you to invest in yourself. I think that was with this Nine of Pentacles here. So please make sure you take the opportunity to do so if it shows up. Or maybe I should say when it shows up. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a intuitive life coaching oracle card. Wow. Okay, you got card number 18, and it says past life connections. And I don't know why she doesn't want to focus. There she goes. Okay, past life connections. You are currently healing past life wounds. You are currently healing past life wounds. Now, this is something interesting to think about because obviously, you know, we don't know what carries over from a past life. But sometimes when things don't make sense, that's one of the things to consider, I guess would be the best way to say it. So something to think about, Aquarius, as you move throughout the month of July. All right, thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I will do it all again with you next month.